everyone, I'm Stacy and this is the For Bricks and Giggles YouTube channel. For today's video, I'll be doing another top 10 favorite sets in my collection. I've been looking forward to doing this one for a while now, and that's because Castle is one of my all-time favorite themes. So let's get started. So just a reminder, a disclaimer that if you don't see it in my top 10 collection, there's probably a good chance that I don't own it. And for the most part, I tried to pick larger Castle sets. There are a couple smaller ones in here, but I might eventually do a part 2 to this theme and just do a top 10 of smaller Castle sets because there are so many to choose from. So coming in at number 10, we have Vladek's Dark Fortress, set 8877 from 2005. This set is around 950 pieces and comes with 9 minifigures. And I have actually had this set since it originally came out. It was part of my childhood collection and I do really love it. This was a weirder time in LEGO history, a lot of transitional changes with color and general technique. I particularly love the black and silver speckled pieces, the coolest of which is this Bionicle mask they use at the front of the castle. Honestly, I'd love to have put this set higher up in the list, but there were a lot of hard decisions that had to be made for this top 10 list. This is actually the largest set in my top 10 collection for castle themed sets, but oddly enough, not one of the most expensive ones. Currently on BrickLink, the cheapest complete copy of this set in the US is $185, which due to the age and number of pieces in this set, as well as the 9 minifigures, I actually don't think that's too bad. And I'm so happy to still have this set in really nice condition after all of these years. Coming in at number 9, we have the Royal King's Castle, set 10176 from 2006. This is another one I've had since it originally came out in 2006. This is a really interesting castle because it combines elements from 2 other castles that kind of make it hard to pick out of the lineup. Every time I post this set on any form of social media, people will comment and say, oh, I have that set. And when I clarify that this is set 10176, the Royal King's Castle, they always realize they're talking about a different castle. It has similar elements to King Leo's castle, as well as the Royal Knight's Castle, 2 other amazing castle sets. This was a limited edition set, and one of my favorite things about it is the ghost minifigure that comes with it. This ghost is exclusive to the set because the head covering is translucent glow in the dark, whereas the remainder of them are all opaque glow in the dark, as well as the fact that they gave him yellow hands. Kind of random, but definitely cool. This set is one of the greatest in-store deals I've ever gotten. My mom was able to find it at Costco on clearance for $25. Unfortunately, I was young when it came out and didn't realize how valuable it would become. Otherwise, I would have bought stacks of them. That being said, on today's market, it currently has a starting price of $250 in the US on BrickLink. So I'm glad I got it when I did. At number 8, we have Wolfpack Tower, set 6075-1 from 1992. This set is around 235 pieces and comes with 4 minifigures. One of those minifigures is a ghost, so I thought I would show you the comparison of the ghost from Wolfpack Tower to that of the Royal King's Castle, just so you could see the difference I was talking about before. Obviously love the original classic ghost though. This is definitely one of the smaller sets on my top 10 castle list, but I still think it's amazing and has great features. The minifigures are truly unique. You don't see a ton in that original brown color, and there are only 3 sets in the Wolfpack series, making them rare and valuable. I bought this set on eBay probably around 15 years ago now, and at the time I think I spent about $45 on it, and that was after tax and shipping. Right now on BrickLink, it has a starting price of $125 for a complete copy in the US. And quite honestly, I'm not sure that you couldn't part this set out for cheaper than that. I do love the Wolfpack series and hope to complete the other 2 smaller sets sometime in the near future. And I'm so sad they didn't give this series more than 3 sets. It definitely deserved better. At number 7, we have King Leo's Castle, set 6098 from 2000. This was my very first castle set, and I never get tired of including the very poor quality VHS moment that I got this set. So I'm going to include that now.
You have to share it. That's fine. You know. What's how many pieces it has? Stacy. 524.
sick of this. Not now, honey. There you go.
As you can see, I was very excited about this set. I still feel that level of excitement when I rebuild this set. I know many people do not care for this castle, but since it was my very first castle, I truly love it. One of the main reasons I love this set is because it came with a princess as well as a female knight. I loved the cone headpiece that she wears. I remember staring at this set in the catalog for a very long time, just so excited to get a princess and a female knight. I feel like this was during a time where there weren't as many female minifigures, at least not outside of classic town sets. So while I loved castle sets anyways, this put it over the top for me. Other features I truly loved about this set was the stained glass piece here, as well as the fabric flag and large fabric piece in the back. I don't know that I had seen many fabric pieces at this point. I don't feel like they used as many around this era. I could be wrong, but I was really excited about those. As well as finally the exclusive rare brown parrot. Anytime a piece comes in a rare or exclusive color, I love it. This set is around 515 pieces and comes with 8 minifigures and is currently starting around $240 for a complete copy on BrickLink. I'm always shocked when I hear a lot of people disliking a set or theme and then come to find out those sets or themes are very expensive. Always confusing. I honestly wished I could have put this set higher up in my ranking because I do love it so much, but again, I had to make some tough calls for my top 10 castle list. At number 6, we have Night Lord's Castle, set 6097 from 1997. This set is around 600 pieces and comes with 8 minifigures. This is another series that people tend to say they dislike. The late 90s to the early 2000s, I believe, was around the time that LEGO was struggling financially. There was some rumors of bankruptcy, that kind of thing. I haven't done the full research into that, but it was definitely an odd and transitional time in LEGO history. You can see where they were trying new things, and for some people they didn't like it, and for others like me who came into LEGO during that era, I really did like them because I didn't have anything else to compare it to. I didn't get this set until I was an adult though, and I still love it anyways. I would say that structurally it's not the most sound set. It only is held together by two 1x2 bricks, which I don't know if that's so that you can kind of open it and play with it from the interior easily, or if there's another reason for that, but it does make moving it around very difficult without breaking it. And I actually got this set in one of my best bulk lot deals I've ever had. I got this and another castle that I will wait to tell you which one it is until we get to it, but it was 2 rare castles that I got for $145, and then there ended up being some additional sets mixed in that were not expected. So one of the biggest surprises of a lifetime, as this castle and the other one in the lot were neither sets I thought I would ever be able to afford. I do really love this dragon, super classic, in black or green. It's something I wish that they would bring back. There really hasn't been anything similar to this since this was discontinued. This also comes with great fabric pieces like capes and flags, and the color scheme is super unique. On today's market, this is another expensive set. It's currently starting at around $250 for a complete copy on BrickLink in the US. It's one of those sets that I feel would have more love if people saw it in person. Sometimes the pictures and videos just can't do it justice. At number 5, we have the Guarded Inn, set 6067 from 1986. This set was also re-released during the Legends era as set 10,000 in 2001. It's around 250 pieces and comes with 4 minifigures. I'm not sure why it bothers me so much, but anytime I post this, people ask if it's the original or the Legends set, and I don't know why people care. It is the original. I have the original instruction manual. I did find it in a bulk lot of parts that were only from the 80s. I don't know why people get judgmental about the Legends era sets. I do have some Legends era sets, and I do always disclose when they are a Legends set, but Legends came out before the color change. So without the instruction manual, it would be very hard to tell the difference between the two. This is another great bulk lot find. My favorite features include these amazing red patterned panels, which are exclusive to this set, as well as the flag. One of the most beautifully designed flags I've ever seen Lego put out, and I found the flag in the bulk lot actually before I found the patterned panel pieces, so this is actually what I found that gave it away. I would love if they made flags printed in this kind of stylistic design today. Not that we have a castle theme right now, but if we did, I would love this vintage style type of castle theme. Truly an iconic piece. This again is another smaller set on my top 10 collection, but I really do love it that much that I was able to put it this high on the list. I was absolutely shocked when I looked up the current going rate for this set though. Right now the cheapest one in the US on BrickLink is $250. Honestly, I'm not sure that you wouldn't be able to part this set out for cheaper than that. It doesn't have a ton of minifigures. There are only a couple of rare parts in it. I could be wrong, but I just feel like you should be able to part this set together for less than $250. But either way, it's so classic, and I'm so happy I was able to find it in a bulk lot. At number 4, we have the Black Monarch's Castle, set 6085 from 1988. This set is around 675 pieces and comes with 12 minifigures. And this is definitely where I started to really struggle with the order. The top 4 I rearranged quite a few times, and I'm still not sure I'm 100% satisfied with where they landed. Getting 12 knight minifigures is amazing. 4 horses, tons of feather plumes, all kinds of shields and swords. As far as classic castle goes, you really can't ask for more than that. It does also open, making it look like a monstrous Lego set. So you can connect it to other sets, or you could even buy a second copy of this set and place them together on opposite sides. This also allows for tons of playability and the option to expand, which I definitely love. Unfortunately, like many of these sets, it is super expensive today, starting at $330 for a complete copy in the US on BrickLink. I would say the majority of that worth is in the minifigures alone, as well as the horses and horse barding pieces and all of the accessories. The rest of the set is very basic, so if you're just looking for a base guide on a castle to build, this would be a great one to look at. You could build it in a variety of colors, and it would probably be relatively inexpensive to part out if you're only building the castle structure alone. So now let's head to the top 3. At number 3, we have the Forestman's River Fortress, set 6077 from 1989. This set is around 350 pieces and comes with 6 minifigures. And I believe the reason I moved this one above the Black Monarch's Castle is because I got this set more recently. I've had the Black Monarch's Castle for many years now, and while I do love it, it was never a set that I had actually intended to purchase. It was one I got in a bulk lot with another set, and there is just something about the Forestman that is so nostalgic and so rare. I just had to put this one in the top 3. The minifigures are amazing. I love the feather plumes. I love this tree-like design that camouflages it. It's unlike any other set I've ever seen, or theme for that matter, as well as the brown shields. Incredibly unique. I'd love to have more of the Forestman theme in my collection, but they're crazy expensive, so if this is the only one I ever get, I can totally be content with that. And currently on the market, this set is starting around $180 for a complete copy on BrickLink in the US. At number 2, we have the Royal Knight's Castle, set 6090 from 1995. It's around 730 pieces and comes with 11 minifigures. And if you'll recall earlier, this is the other castle I got with the Night Lord's Castle. That was such an amazing, unbelievable find. I really wish the Royal Knights had gotten more sets. They only did a few. It was a fantastic series. I love a great raised base plate, and this one is exclusive to the set. The red, white, and blue color scheme is unique and truly regal. I love all of the lion printed accessories, including this horse barding piece and super rare cape. Going through this list makes me so sad we don't currently have a Lego castle theme. In my 25 years of collecting, that has always been a theme I've looked forward to, and now after so many years without one, it truly makes me sad for the brand. Guess I will just have to continue to collect vintage castle sets at this point. Time for number 1. For number 1, anyone who knows me at all will immediately be able to guess this. the infamous Yellow Castle set 375 from 1978. It's alternately numbered set 6075-2 from 1981, which I believe was the US release. So I believe that's what this one technically is. Several years ago, I found a lot on eBay of just the minifigures from this set, and I had actually uploaded them to my BrickLink store when I found another lot that had the Black Monarch's castle and this castle for sale together. I believe it was somewhere just over $100. I should go back and look and see if I can find the receipt from it to see what I actually paid for those two sets combined. They both came with the boxes. The Black Monarch's castle was complete. The feather plumes were even still on the sprues. It was in amazing condition. The Yellow Castle, however, was missing quite a bit, most of which were the minifigures, but since I had found them for pretty cheap on eBay years before that, I was able to pull them back out of my store because at that point they hadn't sold yet, order a few pieces, and complete it for relatively inexpensive. It was one of the best days of my life. I love this set so much. The unique feather plume visors. I don't even mind that these are all sticker pieces. And they're not necessarily in the most pristine condition, but this set is over 40 years old, so I am honestly just happy to have it. This is another one that opens up, and it actually opens up in two directions. So lots of room for playability. You could definitely expand this set if you wanted to, and I like that it's so simplistic. You could also build it in a variety of different colors if you wanted to. I definitely miss having that capability. It would be much harder to do that with any current set on the market. Until I get a monorail, this will probably always be the crown jewel of my collection. So let me know which one of my top 10 castle sets would be your #1 pick. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. And if you're interested in extra videos and content, check out the membership program starting at only 99 cents a month. See you all next time.